27 blogging for real estate success. Well, you know this is one that is near and dear to my heart, and that's why they call me Blog Mother Fran in some circles. Blogging is a great way for you to reach your market, to connect, to become a part of the conversation where people will keep you top of mind. Blogging is probably my favorite way of being part of a conversation where people will think about you when it comes to your business, when it comes to real estate. Let's take a look at some of the things that we can accomplish with blogs. And with a blog, first of all, you can find your voice. You can find a way to reach out and talk to people, and you can let that evolve over time. If you haven't been blogging, if you haven't been doing a lot of writing, if you haven't been doing a lot of that type of outreach, then a blog is a great place to start, because you can start and you can let yourself evolve. And the people in your life, the people in your real estate life, the buyers, the sellers, the people who read you will grow with you. They'll watch you evolve. They will enjoy your successes. They will feel sorry for you when you talk about, some things that didn't work. But it's a real great place to get personal. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. It's the best place in the whole world to tell your story. You can tell your story on your blog, and then you can share that story with the people who are already on your list, with your email autoresponders. It's a great, great place to tell your story, and the best place in the whole wide world to attract your ideal client. Because when you are telling your story, when you're doing some of the things we talked about earlier in this program, when you are using copywriting techniques, when you are using words that appeal to people's emotions in the real estate market, when you're trying to attract a certain niche and you're talking to your ideal client on your blog, you're using words that evoke emotion, that move people to action. And when you're doing that, and when you're speaking to your ideal client in a voice that speaks to that person's fears and frustrations, that talks to that person's expectations, aspirations, all of those things we talked about, a couple of weeks ago, then you will attract your ideal client, and then it's like magic. And one of the things that happens when you have a focus, and when you know what your niche is, when you know what your market is and where you want to be working, what you like to work with, and when you start to develop content that meets the needs of the people who are in that market, who are buying homes in that market, selling homes in that market, you will dominate that market. You will achieve a celebrity status. There are celebrity bloggers that you can probably, start to count and number right now all around the country, who have been blogging for a long time, who have become celebrities within the real estate industry, as well as celebrities in their local market. Some of my favorites are Kevin Tomlinson in Miami, Mary Pope Handy in Los Gatos, California, Colleen Kulikowski in Buffalo, Jay Thompson in Phoenix. Of course, Jay is now with Zillow.com, but he's still a favorite blogger and did a remarkable job with his blog in Phoenix. There are some wonderful, wonderful bloggers. Teresa Boardman in St. Paul, Crystal Kraft in Denver, Irina in Pasadena. There are some great, great bloggers all around the country. And I can, just talk about, I can go through a list, but not only are they popular among real estate agents, they are popular in their local market because they are meeting a need there, and they have become celebrities in the local market. A lot of people started on, on free blog platforms and platforms like Realtown and Active Rain and Trulia. And some of those places are still good places to blog and to blog on occasion, and those are great places to have secondary blogs. But you really want to, if you don't have a blog yet, or you don't have a WordPress blog, it's time. That's it, hands down. There's nothing else to even talk about. If you have a blog anyplace else and you don't have a WordPress blog, I think you should. I've actually assembled some materials for people who are interested in starting and getting going. It's a WordPress library. It's called Blog Mother Fran's WordPress library, and it's at WordPresslibrary.com. sitesales.com, and I have assembled so far about 130 videos, I think, that show you how to set up a blog, how to maintain it, how to back it up, how to create posts and pages and work with images and videos and all kinds of things. And I have a couple of series in there. I have a series on how you can create a membership site, another series on how you can create your own themes. I've got some bonuses. I have natural sounds. I've got sound effects that you can use when you're creating videos for your blog. So if you want the sound of thunder, or a thunderous storm, there's an hour worth of an audio about that. If you want the sounds of a babbling brook, that's in there too. I've got about 12 different natural sounds of all kinds of things, a rain, and we've got waterfall and the ocean waves and all kinds of sounds. And, all of that stuff is in there for you to use. I'm building up this library right now. I think it is, unless somebody tells me differently, it's about the most comprehensive WordPress library in real estate. Right now, it's just $17 for unlimited lifetime access, and my plan is to add additional content every week. I write some of the content, I create some of the content myself, and I license a lot of content. And so my goal, at the end of the day, is to have an even bigger library. As I say, I'm adding new content every week, and raise the price now and then, and I expect to add a bunch more content and actually bring the price up to about $97 by the end of the year. So as of the end of August in 2012, the price is still $17, and when you go over there and you get your library card at Blog Mother Fran's WordPress library, you have lifetime unlimited access without any extra charges as new content is added. So if that is something that would help you, I think that you get a lot of bang for the buck over there, and I'm happy to share. In the meantime, if I don't know what to say. 10 minutes or so to talk about blogging isn't a whole lot of time. I have hundreds of hours of content that I actually have developed at No Blogger Left Behind, and those resources will be available again soon too. I'll be opening up the archives there when we launch the class again. So there's lots of good stuff. In the meantime, just go out there and do it. Go out there. If you don't have a WordPress blog, go out there and do that. If you have a neglected blog and you haven't been there for a while, well, go over there and just reintroduce yourself to people. Take a look at that from the from a perspective of referrals, and see what you can do with referrals, and how that meshes with your plans right now and with the messaging that you are doing and the blog posts that you're writing, and plan your content accordingly, because you can plan your content around some really good referrals. So I expect that soon I'll be adding some content to the WordPress library that is about working with referrals also, because this is a lot of fun. So I will bid you adieu, wish you happy blogging, and we're coming up to the end of our little series here. In the meantime, I'll see you over in the next video.